What does this really mean in the bigger picture? A military analyst, a very prominent one, Heather, I just spoke with in Moscow, a Russian, says himself that actually this was more of a PR stunt than anything else. It was, he said it would have been much more effective to use a combat aircraft that would have been able to drop a lot more ordnance. He said 4 missiles is, quote, nothing. And he said this is a PR exercise for the world, but also for the Russian public who would probably like to see their military taking out ISIS targets. The Russian Ministry of Defense released this video. The 4 cutting-edge caliber cruise missiles were launched from the Eastern Med using one submarine, a Project 636 Varshavyanka called Krasnodar, and a frigate called the Admiral Essen. This may have also been something of a test run for these vessels. Russia's Ministry of Defense says they managed to take out some ISIS hideouts that were housing heavy military equipment, and it's not clear exactly when these strikes took place. The Pentagon does not see it as a, quote, significant event and would not confirm even that the targets had been hit. Now, some Russian military analysts say this was about clearing obstacles in the way of flushing ISIS out of Deir ez-Zor, which, with Raqqa likely to fall at some point in the not-too-distant future, the terror group would like to use as its next stronghold. The top Russia expert at the Eurasia Group tells Fox that there's also an element of messaging here, that the Russia Shia Syrian regime axis will soon take Deir ez-Zor. And finally, Heather, what's important to point out, in addition to all of this, is that Russia did warn the U.S. that these missiles were coming. So at least on a minimal level, those lines of communication between Russia and the U.S. are back up and running after a period when they were frozen out.